put them all in cuffs. I think we're done for the night, I'm tired. And I shouldn't be out this late, I'm a minor. I should be home. Fight crime at dusk. What? Fight crime at dusk. What? Fight crime at dusk. At dusk. At night. Fight crime at dusk. Fight crime at dusk. Fight crime at dusk.
I know y'all tired of these Drake memes, but this one right here has to be the best yet. All right, y'all. So I wanted to come on here and have a conversation with y'all about all of this Drake conspiracy, this Prince person. We're going to talk about all of it, the good and the bad, because the thing about it is, I was watching a blogger today, and I want to share the lesson that everybody watching has to understand, whether they're in the content creation world or if they're just simply a watcher of content. Because the thing about it is, it's important for you to take the time to observe people to see if these people actually mean well. What's up, Lynette? So everybody, 1, hit the like button. 2, drop your city in the chat. Say what's up. You know, just spam the chat. Say whatever y'all want to say. But drop your city in the chat. Let me know where y'all are at. And let's get to it, because I got a lot to talk about. And just for y'all, just so y'all know, I'm actually angry. Y'all don't see it, but I'm really angry about what I'm about to talk about. We're about to expose all this stuff, not just Drake. We're going to expose the bloggers also. Drop your shit in the chat. Let me know where you at. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's go.
He said,
and I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this in a second.
Corey 122C said, you got to come out and say what Drake and his team did. Another person said, what did Drake do? Another person said, what do you know about Drake, bro?
So there's a guy that has a handicap that was in the picture of a lot of this stuff. So it was, what was it was one of the album covers of one of the diss songs of Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar had a diss song about Drake's family, and he named the diss song Family Something. What was the name of that diss song, y'all? But the cover of this diss song had a lot of things that had a lot to do with Drake, right? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So it was a shirt, it was some pill bottles, it was some gloves. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So it was a picture of a whole lot of different things, right? And it came out, somebody started a Twitter page, and they named the Twitter page Ebony Prince something, right? Yeah, Meet the Grams. Thank you. Meet the Grams. And people just literally started just doing research on what all of these items are on this Meet the Grams page, right? And it was interesting to see everybody do all of the research, and I was enjoying it. So I was watching just like y'all was watching, right? I didn't do a video about it because I'm not really into all that stuff. You know, like if there's not a specific purpose in me doing this video, I'm not going to do it. But that's why I'm here now, because there's a specific purpose why I'm doing this particular video, and it ain't no chatty patty stuff. So I was watching people just talk about how, oh my God, this means this and this means that, right? So all of these different things brought everybody to a picture of it was a picture of Drake, some other guy, and a baby in a baby stroller, right? So I was like, what is this, right? And it was it was a hotel, right? So it came out as a particular hotel that people do crazy stuff in, right? I don't really want to say the person's name because I don't want to affect the algorithm, but y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in the chat. But they pulled everything apart and they were able to find out the name of the hotel. They were able to find out what was going on with the baby in the baby stroller. And they came to find out it wasn't a baby, that it was a grown man that has a disability, right? So next thing you know, everybody started going to find out who this man is in the picture. So right here,
Corey, one.
so watch the screen. You'll see the guy because he's in this. So watch this. So right now is a few people. Hold on, give it a second. Give it a second. Right here. So it's a few people. So this guy that everybody's holding is right there. He's really small. So damn, I thought I had a picture of him. So he's right here. He's the size of a baby, right? So everybody was like, "Oh man, this is not a baby." So now they started talking about who the guy is and why he's there and all this other stuff, right? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Facebook, y'all still ain't hitting the like button. So, people dancing around the guy. He has a disability. He's like a reporter, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just watching, just like everybody else is watching. Looking at the T, right? And as things are, turning into something, now everybody's like, oh my God, this guy is something. Even something came out having to do with Drake and some dogs. And then they start saying, oh, Drake is doing, this is what they're saying, not me. They are saying Drake is doing something with some dogs. Like, and I'm like, what? And then they was like, this is the reason why he named his last album for all of the dogs. He was talking about actual dogs. And I'm like, what are they talking about? And then another person said the same thing. Then another person, I'm like, okay, do you think I'm finna come behind these damn people and start talking about Drake and some damn dogs? No. So I'm just sitting back, just watching. And it all comes to a head. Now, whatever Drake is involved in is bad. And it's getting worse. And I said earlier this week, that Drake's career is over. And most likely Drake is going to go into acting. Just remember, I'm the one that said it. Drake is going to go into acting because at some point he's not going to be able to make no more music, right? Because he's going to get booed off stage every time he does a show at some point. So the thing about it is, these bloggers have gotten so excited, because that's the thing. These bloggers get so excited every time they get new tea, right? And I'm sitting back like, what if it's nothing? Or what if it's not nothing, but it's not what you expect? Like, what are y'all going to do then? So I'm just sitting back, just watching different things or whatever, right? And all of a sudden, what's up, Bruiser? This guy in this video that everybody thought was, for all the dogs, he's messing with dogs, right? Not the guy, but Drake. So this guy right here, he actually released a statement. So everybody's like, he released a statement. And I'm like, oh, hell, here we go. So I'm about to tell y'all what he actually said, because it has everything to do with why we're here right now. So everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button right now. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all ain't hitting the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the freaking like button, because I'm about to go in on everybody. I'm about to go in on the bloggers, Drake, every goddamn body. All right. Y'all hitting the like button? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hit this button for y'all to hit the like button. So y'all hit the like button, I'm gonna hit this button. So y'all thinking I'm talking too much, I'm about to play the video, but I need y'all to hit the like button. So everybody hit the like button. All right, here we go. So this is the reason why we're here. I want y'all to listen.
Corey 122C said, you got to come out and say what Drake and his team did.
Now they're saying what Drake and his team did to Chris Alvarez, right? So when they say Drake and his team, what they did to Mr. Alvarez, which is the guy that has the handicap, all right? So I don't want y'all to be confused.
Person said, what did Drake do? Another person said, what do you know about Drake, bro? Again, he's liking tweet. But you know what? Let's continue because, again, he says he's not a victim, so he's not a victim, and the real person is Drake. Now.
So right there, they were so excited that Chris Alvarez came out and released a statement. And everybody's like, oh my God, here he's releasing a statement, right? Poor bloggers. Guess what? He said, I don't know what y'all talking about. Chris Alvarez came out and said, I don't know what you damn bloggers are talking about. And I would appreciate it if y'all leave me the hell alone. And guess what? I agree. So you may say, well, Mr. Lego, if you want to leave him the hell alone, why are you talking about him? I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the bloggers. So in this particular video, there's a blogger named Tissa Tales. And shout out to the Wife School Podcast. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So put a 1 in the chat, y'all, if y'all are familiar with Tissa Tales. She's a great blogger. She does really good work, and she's extremely thorough. And not only is she thorough, she's extremely consistent. So shout out to Tissa Tales. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are familiar with who Tissa Tales is. Come on, I know y'all know who she is. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all familiar with Tissa Tales. Okay, some of y'all said not familiar, don't ring a bell. Some of y'all put 1s in the chat. Okay, all right. So there's a young lady named Tissa Tales, and she tells all the tea. She's one of these tea people, right? And she was so excited. So when a video comes on, she's like, everybody come in and shut the door. It's always like we all finna smoke some crack or some shit, right? It's always like, I got it, y'all. I'm about it. And it's cool. It's okay. But there's another side to all this. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video. We have to understand and respect the other side to all this. Hey, I got the tea, y'all. Because sometimes you be so quick to have the tea, you go fuck up somebody's life. Because these people you got tea on are actually humans with families and shit, right? So you can't just keep running around. I got a tea on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So just giving y'all some background. So he came out, and I want y'all to hear how disappointed she actually is in his statement. I'll say it again. I need y'all to hear how disappointed this woman is in what Mr. Alvarez is divulging. Because of course they like, he said this. And then next thing they're like, what? No tea? No tea? So watch this. She seems deflated.
Corey 122C said, you got to come out and say what Drake and his team did. Another person said, what did Drake do? Another person said, what do you know about Drake, bro?
Well, all these random people, see, these bloggers get commenters all into this stuff, right? Because the average person don't know what the hell is going on. You know, they see an album cover and they just think it's an album cover, and all of a sudden it's more than the album cover. Like when before, and I'm gonna play the video, and before the diss song came on from Kendrick Lamar named Meet the Grams, it was a humming noise. I even was wondering what the humming noise was. So before Meet the Grams came on, it was like 30 seconds of humming, like zzz, and somebody came out and was like, ha! As a blogger, I found out what it is. It's a breathing machine. What does a breathing machine have to do with Drake, right? And then they started putting all these things together, and it was his breathing machine, Chris Alvarez's breathing machine, right? So they started messing with Chris Alvarez. Now they all in his comments, yo, bro, what happened with Drake? What did Drake do to you? And Chris Alvarez is like, bro, who the hell is all these damn people? So let's go.
Again, he's liking tweet. But you know what? Let's continue because
you heard it, right? She's like, he's liking tweets. He said the tea leaves are tea leaving, but right? That's what she's doing so far, right? It gets worse.
again, he says he's not a victim, so he's not a victim, and the real person is Drake. Now,
doesn't she sound disappointed that he's not a victim? Doesn't she sound disappointed that he is not a victim? And somebody said, what happened? I understand. It's a lot that happened. Actually, you know what? Excuse me, y'all. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to play another video because some people are like, what happened? So what I'm going to do, because I want to get everybody on the same page, I'm going to play a video that actually explains all of this. And then we're going to go back to Tissa and how deflated she is, which I actually have the problem. Okay. Because what I want to do is make sure everybody is not confused. Okay. So we're going to come back to this, but too many people are in the chat saying what happened. So I'm going to play what happened. And then we're going to come back to the problem that I actually have with these damn bloggers. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. So we're going to play this and come back to this.
Leave the house, but I'm going down a rabbit hole and I'm about to lose my mind.
So this is the whole story.
To get back to my normal content, although this stuff is going to become part of my normal content as well, but I need to get this out. I tweeted yesterday that Meet the Grams is going to go down as the greatest diss of all time. Part of the reason why I said that is because I'm watching to see how much stuff is going to start coming out, because for me, I just don't think Kendrick's the type of person to come out and just bold-faced lie for the sake of a battle. With that being said, I need y'all to listen to this real quick.
So this is the humming noise before Meet the Grams start. And they're like, what is this humming noise? Because it was long as hell. I was wondering what the hell the humming noise is. And shout out to New Chapter. He says, they say, I don't know if it's a male or female. Shout out to the card game. I enjoy the card game. Thank you so much. The New Chapter bought my Deep Discussions card game. Shout out to you. I got my Deep Discussions card games right here. I'll talk about the card games in a minute. But if you have not bought a Deep Discussions card game, buy it now. I'm telling y'all now, it's really helpful. And you can ask anybody in the chat because a lot of people have bought this card game. Thousands of people have already bought my card game, but yo ass have not yet. Why? So the link is under this video. The link is actually hovering right around here. And the link is in the chat also, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So the humming noise is, well, he'll tell you.
Now, if you know Kendrick, he's very intricate and everything, but just think about this. That sounds very deliberate. Like, why did it take so long for the instrumental to even start playing? And what is that sound in the back? So if you aren't aware, someone who is either the mole or someone who got information directly from Drake's camp came out recently and broke the silence. He came out and recorded the things that were on the cover for Meet the Grams, and he threatened legal action against Drake and academics for calling him a thief and basically revealing that none of it was planted and that it's probably real. To Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Stick with me.
So Jimmy Brooks is a lot of pieces, right? So listen. He explains it to a T.
I've been going down a rabbit hole. Other people have posted this Reddit thread where people have been discussing that sound at the beginning of 616, and a bunch of respiratory therapists have been commenting saying it sounds like some sort of portable ventilator. When analyzing the CCTV footage that was put out there by that person who might be the mole or something who has information, they've analyzed that you can see the tubes in the picture of that person in that wheelchair, and they might be carrying a portable ventilator. Someone asked their girlfriend who's a nurse, and they said it sounds like a ventilator. I would ask my mom who's a nurse, but she's asleep. Any nurses, let me know if it sounds like it to you. But I didn't know what any of this means. And then I went back to the tweet that he put out, and bro, the issue in the photo should jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Who's Jimmy Brooks? Jimmy Brooks is fucking Wheelchair Jimmy, the character that Drake played. What did Drake do to the person in the wheelchair that Kendrick knows about that he...
All right, hold on. Let's back that, because this is very important right here. Listen to what he says.
Wheelchair that Kendrick knows about that he put ventilator sounds at the beginning. What did Drake do to the person in the wheelchair that Kendrick knows about that he put ventilator sounds at the beginning of the track specifically to warn about, because that track was a warning? And what... Is this why Drake wanted to bow out and be like, oh, I'm not gonna diss you no more because you projecting your trauma, and he lied about the lyric he tried to use to set that groundwork? Does he really want this shit to stop? It sounds like it.
So this part is important right here.
Any nurses, let me know if it sounds like it to you. But I didn't know what any of this means. And then I went back to the tweet that he put out, and bro, the issue in the photo should jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Who's Jimmy Brooks? Jimmy Brooks is fucking Wheelchair Jimmy, the character that Drake played. What did Drake do to the person in the wheelchair?
So that part right there, that was a big thing literally all day. Once they found out that the person in the wheelchair is the ventilator sound from the beginning of the diss song, everybody was like, now it turns into, oh my God, this guy is in a wheelchair and he's a victim of Drake. So everybody's running around like, what did Drake do to the guy in the wheelchair, right? Then it turned into something about some dogs. And put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard about the dog stuff. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard about the dog stuff, about some dogs. It was on DJ Academic's page. Because I want to make sure, because I don't want nobody to be confused. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are familiar with this stuff having to do with dogs. So yeah, everybody was like, oh my God, what did Drake do to the guy in the wheelchair, right? So next thing you know, they started hounding the guy in the wheelchair, finding his page, finding this, finding that, and start DMing him and messaging him and hitting them up on Twitter. Yo, bro, what's happening, right? So now y'all have an understanding of what's going on. Now we can go back to Tissa Tales. So now y'all understand somewhat about what's going on, right? Just want to make sure. Now y'all understand a little bit of what's going on. Put a thumbs up if y'all now understand what's going on. Because I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all now understand what's going on.
That Kendrick knows about, that he put ventilator sounds at the beginning of the track specifically to warn about, because that track was a warning. And what... Is this why Drake wanted to bow out and be like, oh, I'm not going to diss you no more because you projecting your trauma, and he lied about the lyric he tried to use to set that groundwork? Does he really want this shit to stop? It sounds like it.
Okay, so y'all got the thumbs up. All right, cool. So now we're about to go back to the Tissa Tales thing. But before that, let's do a quick commercial break. And then we want to get all the way into the reason why we're here. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, because what I got to say next is crazy.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play deeper discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper discussions, dating edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper discussions, the card game.
All right, so we ready? We ready? So everybody's like, dig deeper, dig deeper. I understand, because I want to know what's going on also. But we have to always be mindful of the people that may be catching stray bullets from our digging deeper. We have to put people in consideration, because I don't mess with Drake. I don't mess with P. Diddy. So they are the enemy. But these victims or these other people that have something to do with them may not be victims, or they may actually be in it too. But at the end of the day, they are not the enemy. Drake is the enemy. P. Diddy is the enemy. Please let us know when he did. I had played the video. We got to move on, y'all. Just y'all got to rewind, and because I can't replay it. So now here's everything right here.
You gotta come out and say what Drake and his team did. Another person said, what did Drake do? Another person said, what do you know about Drake, bro? Again.
And they're going off on the guy in the wheelchair. And I just want y'all to think about this. This man has a huge disability. He's in a wheelchair and he's, still living his life. And all of a sudden, all these random ass people are in his chat, in his comments, in his whatever, Twitter, whatever. And they're like, yo, what did Drake do to you? And he's like, the hell are y'all talking about?
He's liking tweet. But you know what? Let's continue, because
listen how sad she is.
Again, he says he's not a victim, so he's not a victim. And
why are you so sad that somebody's not a victim? Aren't you happy that somebody isn't a victim? Everybody hit the like button, y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Hit the like button and share this video. Aren't you happy, or shouldn't you be happy that the man isn't a victim? Why do you feel deflated that a person is not a victim? I ain't never seen that shit before. I'm sorry. I ain't never heard of nobody so sad and deflated that a person is not a victim. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you so sad? She sound like her dog died or something. Why are you not a victim? Damn, what the hell?
the real person is Drake. Now he's saying I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are false. What follows is Alvarez's statement of the facts. Who he actually is, why people should stop spreading misinformation about him, and how this whole debacle isn't just hurting him, but others in the disability community.
Right.
He says, I had the privilege to be with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and other celebrities who have been very nice to me, but I don't understand where it all got blurred with the fans. I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023. After his New York City concert with 21 Savage, I was called to meet Drake at the Mark Hotel. We had a blast listening to new beats.
Okay, so mind you, we don't get a chance to hang out with Drake and these celebrities, right? This man has an opportunity to hang out with 21 Savage, Drake, Kanye, all these people, right? That sounds like a cool life, right? And we don't get to hang out with these people. Whether you want to or not, that's not the point. We don't have the luxury of hanging out with these people, even if we wanted to, is the point, right? So keep that in mind. We do not have the luxury of hanging out with all these big time celebrities. Keep that in mind.
I'm not in a position to talk about his character outside of our meetings, but I can say I was not violated in any way. Growing up in a society that was not meant for me to succeed in, I would never put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community.
I would not put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community. Do y'all realize sometimes y'all be going too far with all this T type shit? Do y'all realize that? Like Drake, yes. P. Diddy, yes. R. Kelly, yes. But the people that are over here, the people that are adjacent to these disgusting individuals, they catch strays when y'all be running around trying to connect everything. That's my thing. It's different people that has nothing to do with the particular person. And they have the right to their privacy. Okay? Keep that in mind, because this part right here is very important. This part is very important.
But I can say I was not violated in any way.
I was not violated in any way. His words.
Growing up in a society that was not meant for me to succeed in, I would never put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community. According to the
shout out to Twitter, well, X. Make sure to retweet this video. I don't know if y'all can, because I don't know much about Twitter, but make sure to retweet this video. Can you retweet a video? Yo, can somebody tell me, can you retweet a video? Because I'm live on Twitter, so my video is playing to the people on Twitter, right? Can you retweet an actual video? Let me know in the chat.
CDC, approximately 80% of women and 30% of men with developmental disabilities have been essayed, and 1.8% of women with this disability have reported, RA, whatever.
So that what he's saying is the majority of people with disabilities, whether mental or physical, have mostly, think about this. He said most people with disabilities, according to him, have been essayed. Most. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That's messed up. Oh, okay. So you can. All right. Thank you, NBA owner.
In the last 12 months, I know the struggle, and to be put in the light has been scary for my other friends in this community.
Has been scary for my other friends in this community. I'm giving y'all something to think about. It's scary for my other friends in this community. So it's not just Chris Alvarez, it's the other people that he's like affiliated with in the same community, right?
He says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated.
Let me play that again. I don't think y'all heard that.
In this community, he says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated.
Did y'all interpret the same thing I just heard? Because I heard it, but what did y'all interpret what she just said as? What did you just interpret what she just said? I'm playing one more time. Listen to what she just said. I want to find out what y'all interpreted. What are y'all interpreting what she just said?
In this community, he says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated.
What do y'all get from that? I want to know what y'all think. He says he's not a victim, but the question is, was he violated? What does that tell y'all? Real quick. Come on, y'all. Hurry up and comment. What does that tell y'all? He was not a victim, but the question is, was he violated? Because this is important. Okay, Z says it's actually gaslighting. Somebody says it's too far. She's going to mess around with a lawsuit because the tweet he liked. But what does that mean in your opinion? Because I'm going to tell you what my opinion is, but what does that mean? I'm going to play it one more time because it's very important. I want to know what y'all think. Play it one more time.
In this community. He says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated. If they did something consensual, that's fine.
Okay.
If they did something consensual, that's fine.
Why is this? Okay. If it is two different things, it is two different things. It is two different things. There it is right there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay focused. Terrell said it. That's it right there. That is it right there. That is it right there. Read what it says right here. What does that say? She wants him to be a victim. She wants him to be a victim. He claims that he's not a victim. That means he's not violated. Exactly, citizen. So, the reason why I'm harping on this is
To
because
be
of this.
put in the light has been scary for my other friends in this community. He says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated.
What I get from that, and we want to keep moving because there's so much. What I get from this is simple. Ma'am, I'm not a victim, so leave me the hell alone. I'm not a victim. And then she turns around and says, well, the question is, were you violated? Bitch, I'm not a victim. The same thing actually happened to Kendrick Lamar. In the Mother May I song on his last album. Do you remember on the Mother something song, his mother was violated. His mother was violated. And because his mother was violated, she started assuming that Kendrick was violated also at some point. And she kept bugging the shit out of him. Hey, are you sure it's nothing you want to tell me? She's like, Mom, like, I wasn't violated. You sure? You sure? Because subconsciously, a victim of SA, sadly, wants other people to be victims of SA also. So I don't know Tissa from a can of paint, but it seems like Tissa Tales is acting like Kendrick Lamar's mom. Kendrick Lamar's mom kept bugging the shit out of Kendrick Lamar, wondering or asking, were you violated? And he kept saying, Ma, can you leave me alone? I wasn't violated. Why you keep asking me this shit? Because she was violated. So in her mind, she kind of wants somebody else to share her victimhood. See, women want other people to be victims like them so they can all rejoice or share and come together in their own victimhood. Women be wanting other people to be victims like them. And I'm not talking about Tissa Tales. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar's mother. I wish I could play the lyrics. Let me see if I can play the lyrics. The lyrics from Kendrick Lamar's Mother I, when the mother wanted Kendrick Lamar to be a victim of SA. It's called Mother Sober. Okay, so let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Because this is important to talk about. Mother's brother said he got revenge for my mother's face. Black and blue, the image of my queen that I can't erase. Blame myself. You never felt guilt till you felt it sober. Anybody but myself. Oh, I wish I was somebody. I was anybody but myself. This is bad. This is very bad. Yes. So I'm trying to find a specific line. All right. So I don't know. I can't find a specific line, but if you look up Mother Sober, or if y'all ever listen to Mother Sober, go back and listen to it again. Because Drake's stupid ass actually thought Kendrick Lamar was saying he was violated in that song, but Drake is an idiot. So he didn't realize that Kendrick Lamar was talking about his mother was violated, and his mother kept hounding him about almost like, why weren't you violated? I was violated. You weren't violated too? Why not? It's almost like, why weren't you violated? It's almost a need for her to have somebody in the same household as her be violated like her so they can relate with each other better. So what I'm trying to say, or what I'm alluding to, is for some reason, I don't know the reason, Tissa Tales wants Christopher Alvarez to have been violated. And if you don't believe me, she says it right here.
Corey 122C said, you got to come out and say what Drake.
See, the commenters want the man to be violated.
And his team did. Another person said, what did Drake do?
What did Drake do, bro? Tell us, bro. We want to know, bro. Why? Because they want him to be have been violated. But why? But listen to Tissa.
Another person said, what do you know about Drake, bro?
Now listen to Tissa. Listen to Tissa.
Again. He's liking tweet. But you know what? Let's continue, because again, he says he's not a victim, so he's not a victim, and the real person is Drake.
You see this? She says not a victim. She wants the man to be a victim. Why? She sounds like she wants the man to be a victim. Why? It's a lot of reasons why, but I'm just sending a message to y'all that there are people in your family, there are people around you that have been victimized in some type of way, and they are actually mad that you aren't a victim. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Most baby daddy, baby mama, ex-wife, ex-husband scenarios are bad situations. The man on child support, he can't see his child, or the woman is mad that the man don't see the child, or the child is mad that the daddy don't come around, right? A lot of women that I was in relationships with, not dated, just relationship, like the deep relationships. Do you know these women were actually jealous of me because I didn't have that story? These women be having crappy baby daddies, crappy ex-husbands, crappy relationships with their ex or their baby daddies or whatever, horrible relationships. Relationships are like terrible, fell apart, everybody hate each other. And then a woman gets with me and I don't have terrible relationships with my ex-wife. Me and my ex-wife are good. We're not in a relationship, we're not dating, but we're like this. We're good, right? Do you know I've had plenty women actually get mad at me because I don't have a bad relationship with my ex-wife? You know why? Because victims seek out other victims. So it's a possibility, I don't know her from a can of paint, but it's a possibility that for some reason Tissa Tells is a victim or something, and she needs other people to be victimized too. And when another person, like me with my ex-girlfriends, aren't victims, they can't understand why. They become envious of the person that isn't victimized. I'm divorced, but me and my ex-wife had a great relationship, still have a great relationship now. Me and my kids, we had some ups and downs, but we have a great relationship now, right? Do you know I've had two of my ex-girlfriends say, you need to be with a white girl. Why? Because I don't want you looking down on me when I talk about my baby daddy or ex-husband situation. I'm like, why would I look down on your situation with your baby daddy or ex-husband? They actually feel less than me because, or they feel embarrassed or judged because they have bad relationships with their exes, and I don't have a bad relationship with my ex. So Tissa seems so deflated when there's no tea, when there's no victimhood. That's my point. And that shit is weird to me. Let's keep going.
Drake. Now he's saying I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are false. What follows is Alvarez's statement of the facts. Who he actually is, why people should stop spreading misinformation about him, and how this whole debacle isn't just hurting him, but others in the disability community. He says, I had the privilege to be with Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and other celebrities who have been very nice to me, but I don't understand where it all got blurred with the fans. I can confirm that I was with Drake on the night of January 22nd, 2023. After his New York City concert with 21 Savage, I was called to meet Drake at the Mark Hotel. We had a blast listening to new beats. I'm not in a position to talk about his character outside of our meetings, but I can say I was not violated in any way.
So right here, it sounds like Mr. Alvarez had a great time with Drake. So all this album cover conspiracy shit may not be anything, right? Just keeping y'all up to what's going on. So according to Mr. Alvarez, they was at the hotel room just hanging out, listening to the music or whatever, listening to beats or whatever, you know, because artists, they always working on a new song. So you be like, yo, I'm about to work on this. Let me know. They have little listening parties. You feel me? And everybody and their mama thought they were in there doing something crazy. And women like Tissa Tells seem deflated that it ain't no freaky stuff. So let's keep going.
Growing up in a society that was not meant for me to succeed in, I would never put myself in a position that would further dehumanize the disability community. According to the CDC, approximately 80% of women and
80% of women, y'all,
30% of men with developmental disabilities
have been violated. 80% of women
have been essayed, and 1.8% of women with this disability have reported, RA, whatever, in the last 12 months. I know the struggle, and to be put in the light has been scary for my other friends in this community. He says he's not a victim.
All right. He said he's not a victim.
The issue was whether he was violated. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine.
So right here, these are Tissa Tell's words. She says, this is her saying this. He did not say this. He said, hey, I don't know what y'all talking about. I went to the hotel and we was listening to beats and I was not violated. She comes in and says this dumb shit. If it was consensual, that's fine. If what was consensual? What's consensual? What is consent? Consensual? So she's alluding to that they had sex. Why? These are men. These are men. Why would that even be a part of the conversation? We're going to talk about the dog thing in a minute, y'all. Everybody want to talk about the dog stuff. We'll talk about the dog stuff in a minute, okay? I get it. Y'all want to talk about the dog stuff. We'll talk about the dog stuff in a minute. But listen, man, this is crazy.
Struggle and to be put in the light has been scary for my other friends in this community. He says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated. If they
Now listen to this, y'all.
did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine.
Why is that a part of the conversation? Why is Tissa why is Tissa still going along with the same goddamn narrative? The man said nothing happened and I am not a victim. And the first thing you want to turn around and say is, well, if it was consensual, that's fine. What was consensual? I wish I would go hang out with my homeboy and we had a spades game till 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit, right? And somebody say, hey, were you doing something or were you a victim of what was happening over there? And I'm like, at a spades game? What are you talking about? And then they turn around and say, well, if it was consensual, that's fine. Who the fuck you talking to? So there's a narrative that she's holding on to, trying to make it seem like, okay, it was still some sex going on. If you and Drake had sex and you don't, and it was consensual, that's fine. This is a man and another man. See, the problem I have with a lot of women, they spend a lot of energy trying to elude or set a narrative that every black man is gay. Yeah, steering false narratives. And I don't like this shit. Okay, see, the society said, I got receipts. Send me, okay, you got receipts. Okay, I don't know what the receipts are, but if you want to send me a video or whatever you say you have, go to IM_Mr. Let Go or go to Mr. Let Go because they're both my Instagram pages. Go to Mr. Let Go, either IM_Mr. Let Go or Mr. Let Go. Tell me which page you went to and send me the DM and I'll look at it. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you want to send me something that we can, because we're on the show talking about it, so go for it. So women love trying to force a narrative that every damn man who's black, I don't know, is gay or some shit. and likes dogs. Well, the fuck, it's just crazy. You hear me? No, what? Zazadi. I see you said you hear me now. You hear me? No, what? What are you talking about? C Zazadi. What are you talking about? Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the link and give the receipts. All right, hold on. I'll drop the link. I don't know nothing about no receipts, so I don't know what they talking about. So, what the hell I do? Oh, here we go. All right, so I just dropped the StreamYard link. I need to see your face if you want to come up. Whoever said they had receipts. You hear me now? Z Society. I don't know what you're talking about. You saying somehow you got receipts? What receipts are you saying you have? Z Society. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm waiting for the. Okay, I don't believe every black man is into terrible things. I just know Hollywood abuse. Okay, but what is the receipts that you said you have? Did you? I don't know. Do something. You gonna DM it to me? You want to come up? What are you talking about? Okay, let me just keep going. My name is Charlotte. Okay, so Charlotte, do you have receipts? And do you want to send me the receipts? Or do you want to come up and tell everybody about the receipts? Is the question. I never said Drake wasn't black. I said Drake is a cornball, and he grew up in a culture of the other people. I never said he wasn't black. I always said he was black. I just said he isn't of our culture. Okay. All right. So whatever. I'm gonna keep going because Charlotte. I thought Charlotte was talking she gonna have something. All right. So let's keep going. But y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? So let's keep going. This shit is crazy, man. It's like black women want all black men to be gay.
Fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine.
And she said that. She's trying to force a narrative. She's trying to make it look like somebody fucking each other or something. What's going on? Let me see my. Sorry, y'all. I be needing glasses. What's up, the Day West? What's up, the Day West? The Day West. I know you from somewhere. I remember the name Day West. So what's up? What's up? What's up? I ain't got no prescription in my Cartiers because you can't put prescriptions in them. Something is not making sense. We're gonna put it all together, y'all.
Do find it funny. Not funny. Ha ha.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all already know when a woman says, I do find it funny, what's about to happen? Ask y'all again. When a woman says, I do find it funny, what's she about to say? What's she about to say, y'all? When a woman says, I do find it funny, what's she about to say, y'all? What is the woman about to say? What is a woman is about to say when a woman says, I do find it funny?
Well, that's fine. I do find it funny.
What's she about to say when she says, I do find it funny, y'all? What does that mean when a woman says that?
Fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. I do find it funny.
Yes, is a contradictory statement. Hold on. Everybody on YouTube is about to go off. So everybody come over to Mr. Let Go. Everybody, Mr. Let Go on YouTube. You got 17 seconds because it's about to go off Instagram. So go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube, MRLETGL on YouTube. You got 8 minutes. Go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube. You got 4 minutes. Go to Mr. Let Go on YouTube. We out. Not here, but on Instagram. So when a woman says, I do find it funny that means she about to say some bullshit. She's saying she doesn't believe it. Well, here's the thing, y'all. Nobody gives a fuck what Tissa thinks. This is Christopher Alvarez's life. This man has the right to experience life the way he's experiencing it. And if you turn around and say, hey, I wasn't violated, I wasn't goddamn violated. I wasn't violated. I mean, if the man said I wasn't violated, I wasn't goddamn violated. And then you come in, I do find it funny that you don't find it nothing. You need to shut the hell up and go find somebody else to goddamn talk about, because I just ended the conversation and I say I'm not violated. I do find, shut up. See, this is shit I be talking about, y'all. When a person says, hey, I don't want none, I'm not, leave me alone, you leave the goddamn person alone. Somebody say, I do find it funny. You don't shut your ass up. You don't got all in this other man's business. You supposed to be talking about some goddamn Drake. Leave this goddamn man alone.
In this community, he says he's not a victim. The issue was whether he was violated. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. I do find it funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Interesting. If this was a woman being called to come to a international superstar's room to listen to beats at 3 a.m. in the morning, have y'all ever paid a visit?
So she says, I do find it funny. What?
To come?
Listen to this dumb shit, y'all.
Was a woman.
If Chris Alvarez was a woman.
Fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine.
What the hell is she talking about, y'all?
They did something consensual, that's fine. I do find it funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Interesting. If this was a woman.
What the hell did that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Can anybody explain to me what the fuck she talking about? Well, if he was a woman, yes, it'd be a totally different scenario, but he's not a woman. What the hell are you talking about? These goddamn bloggers don't give a fuck. They don't care. Now, not only are you not respecting this man's wishes to be left the hell alone, now you're going to be like, well, if he was a woman, bro, this shit is crazy. If he was a woman, you need to get slapped, Tissa. You need somebody to slap your ass. A woman needs to slap your ass. If I was a woman, I would slap your ass. How about that? How about that? If I was a woman, I'll slap the shit out of you. But I'm not a woman. But if I was a woman, I'll slap your ass. Because you sound like an idiot.
Fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. If they did something consensual, that's fine. I do find it funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Interesting. If this was a woman being called to come to a international superstars room to listen to beats.
Let me tell y'all something, because I've been there before. Not there, but in a situation like this before. And I'm not an international superstar. Me and my friends have called women to a hotel room and say it's 3 of us and it's 6 of them, right? Say it's 3 of us and 6 of them, or 5 of us and 7 or 8 of them, right? 3 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? Everybody don't get fucked. I'll say it again. Me and my friends have invited women to our hotel rooms, and some of the women that were invited to the hotel rooms 3 o'clock in the morning did not get fucked. So what she's saying is just some stupid woman shit. And women just don't have no goddamn sense. Women or a woman can easily be invited to somebody's hotel room 3 o'clock in the morning and don't have sex. Does it usually happen? No. But it easily can happen with no problem. Because the thing about it is, if I'm over here and I just left the club and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, say we out of town, because it's happened. We out of town and we over here at this club. We go back to the hotel and we know some women who are out, and we're like, yo, pull up. Okay, who all over there? Oh, it's just a couple of us. Okay. And 5 women come over and we just having drinks. We having fun. Sometimes ain't nobody fucking. We just want some chicks at the hotel room before we go to bed. We just chilling out, having fun, drinking, talking shit. Somebody might smash a chick in the bathroom or whatever, or nobody does anything, or 3 of the girls leave and 2 of the girls stay and spend the night. But the 3 of the girls didn't have sex. This happens all the time because women are usually out with like 5 women. So it'd be like 5, 6 of them. So when you call the women up and say, pull up, it's too many women to have sex with. All you want is one, so the other girls don't have sex. So yes, whether it's a movie star, rap star, or it's me, if me and my homeboys call one girl and she's with her homegirls, everybody doesn't have sex. Sometimes nobody has sex. We just hanging out and having fun and having some drinks, playing some cards or whatever, because we out of town. We chilling. So even if, well, her dumb ass, Chris Alvarez, was a female, still may not be no fucking going on. That's my point. Shout out to the real Benjamin. Ebony is a black LGBTQ H group. I got facts. Y'all keep talking about y'all got facts, y'all got receipts. Look, I don't care, but if y'all want to share y'all facts and receipts, I'm cool. But I don't really care about all that stuff. I just want y'all to understand. I'm here to hear them if y'all got them, but I don't care about all that stuff. I'm not here for the receipts. I'm just here to discuss this dumb shit that this woman is doing. All right, I'm kidding about all that shit. But if y'all want to share the receipts, Y'all are welcome to do that.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
If he was a woman, remember?
Have y'all ever paid a visit to someone's house at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yes. Virtually every one of y'all done went over somebody's house 3 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes y'all did not have sex. Yes or no right now? Have y'all ever went over somebody's house 3 o'clock in the morning and did not have sex? I don't been on my homeboy's house and, you know, whatever. It's a spades game going. Whatever. You know, we chilling. We just hanging out, just drinking. I don't been on women's house 3 o'clock in the morning. Yo, if we already out, we looking for what's the next spot. Sometimes you just don't want to go home because you know, you don't went to the Waffle House and y'all like, man, I don't want to go back home. Who up? Who don't? You gonna call somebody? Oh yeah, pull up. And you just go to somebody's house and y'all just finish the night. You just don't want to go to sleep yet. It's not always about sex. Damn dumbass woman. So I'm just saying, man. But this is not a woman. Remember. It's not a woman, it's a man. So why would you allude to the thought of this man sleeping with another man? This shit is nasty.
International superstars room to listen to beats at 3 a.m. in the morning.
So you think he's having sex with a man that is the size of a baby? I want y'all to think about that. So this woman, Tissa Tales, is saying that Drake is or had sex with a man that is the size of a 1-year-old baby. Even if he wanted to, who the hell would do it? Do y'all understand why I'm so upset right now, y'all? What's up, Weston Harris? You missed a lot. You gotta just catch up. Do y'all understand how stupid and dumb and disgusting this shit is? Y'all bringing up the dogs, right? Even if there's some dogs and shit, what is the... I'm going to come back to this. I just want y'all to see the dude.
Oh, about Drake.
I want y'all to see the dude in question.
Drake, bro. Falls is out to meet Drake. Never put myself in a position
That's the dude.
that would further dehumanize the disability community.
Right there. The dude that is in the wheelchair. Him. The man is the size of a 1-year-old baby, and she's trying to say, oh, why you going to a man's hotel room 3 o'clock in the morning? And why?
Community, according to the CDC, approximately.
Look, that's the man. What, why? Why? Why would you? Okay, somebody said this. Who's his caretaker? See, that's a new conversation. See, Tissa wants some crazy shit to be going on. But let me show you, because I paid attention. Let me show you the caretakers. The caretakers got some fat asses. So with him having his disability, he has caretakers. Let me show you what the caretakers look like.
Corey 122C said, the person said, what did Drake know about Drake, bro?
Okay, these are some of the caretakers.
Again, he
What?
He's liking tweet. But you know what? Let's continue because again, he says he's not a
Give it a
victim,
second.
so he's not a victim, and the real person is Drake.
Okay, these are the caretakers.
Now he's saying I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner.
You see them fat asses? Now
Again,
watch,
he says he's not a victim, so he's not a victim, and the real person is Drake. Now he's saying I was with.
You see them? We see some fat asses, right? So what if Drake is like, yo, you and your fat booty caretakers, y'all come over and listen to some beats.
Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are false. What follows is Alvarez's statement of the facts, who he actually is.
So maybe, I don't know, he called him over and he was like, yo, make sure Molly comes by too, because she got a fat ass. And then he smashes the caretaker woman. But Tissa's stupid ass, she's over here trying to make it look like Drake is sleeping with this handicapped man. But why? See, the thing about it is, y'all, when it comes to this line of business, and I'm not a blogger, but I am a content creator, the longer you watch a person, the more you realize that the person really ain't working with integrity. I just started watching Tissa Tales, so I don't know who the hell she is or what, but the way she's trying to weave this shit into some gay shit, exactly. She seems compromised. She may be on some feminist type of shit. She may be on some, oh, all black men are fucking each other type shit. So you got to look at a person's integrity, y'all. I would never allude to the fact that somebody is on some shit unless his name is Meek Mill. Because I'm sorry, I have an opinion. And I'm not going to allude to something, but I would easily be like, in my opinion, not saying the person is, in my opinion, because that's what I said about Meek Mill. My opinion is Meek Mill is gay for pay. I said that. But I'm not alluding to maybe he's no, I'm like, yo, I don't know. The way it looks like, and it's just my opinion, I don't think the man is gay, but in my opinion, I think he'll get that ass up to an old white man that has a lot of money. But I'm not alluding to something to make y'all think it. See, the thing about it is when it comes to forming narratives, it causes the audience to think the person is gay too. I don't want y'all to think Meek Mill is gay. I said I think Meek Mill is not gay, but he'll bust it open for somebody that has a shitload of money. But I say that's my opinion. I don't want y'all to think that. Y'all think whatever y'all want to think. But when you start formulating a narrative and you start trying to talk your audience into thinking the same thing that you thinking, now you're compromised. Now you're problematic. Now you're a problem altogether. Yeah, these fucking people, man, some of these people, they don't have no goddamn integrity. They don't care about the average human being. They don't give a shit. All they care about is clicks and likes and views. They don't give a damn. I agree with you on that point. I definitely think Tissa is wilding. She's wilding. And I don't even know the goddamn woman. This shit is she on some bullshit.
In this community. He says he's not a victim.
So let me fast forward.
How do you know Drake? He gave you a call.
So listen to her voice. She's literally mad that the man ain't gay.
To come to a international superstars room to listen to beats.
Yes.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. Yes.
Have y'all ever
paid
a visit to someone's house at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yes.
I'm just wondering.
Yes.
I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Because where I'm from.
You're a broad. That most likely ain't been no fucking where. Have you seen the little Tissa girl? She don't look like she outside. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. She ain't never been nowhere.
Listen to beats. How do you know Drake? He gave you a call at 3 a.m. in the morning to come to meet him at his hotel and listen to beats?
If the man said, I went to his hotel at 3 a.m. to listen to beats, he went to his hotel 3 a.m. to listen to beats. Fuck is wrong with you? This shit gets under my fucking skin. Because at the end of the day, regardless if he's telling the truth, regardless of all of that, if the man said he didn't do it, he ain't a victim, it ain't none of your motherfucking business what they did. You trying to get clicks and views off some bullshit. The man said he didn't do it. Now, we don't know. Cool. Do your thing. But if somebody comes out and say, I didn't do it, you respect that person and you leave them the fuck alone. Unless his name is Meek Mill. Because Meek Mill, dumbass, comes out and says some shit and then turns around and does some gay shit the next day. But if you say, I didn't do this, I'm not a victim, and you don't do no stupid Meek Mill dumb gay shit the next day, I'm gonna leave you alone. If Meek Mill was to stop tweeting and saying weird old stupid gay shit, I would not say nothing about Meek Mill. But this stupid weirdo would say, I'm not gay, and then to turn around and say, and to prove that I'm not gay, I like having sex with women on her period. Nigga, you just went back to sounding gay. So other than Meek Mill, respect somebody when they say they didn't do something other than Meek Mill, because Meek Mill is stupid. Meek Mill on the internet right now talking about some dumb shit.
But again, he says he's not a victim.
Why she so sad? Because she wants the man to be a victim, y'all. She wants this man to be a victim. Because if he is a victim, her views go through the roof. Y'all see that? If the man was to come out and say, yes, Drake did this to me, did that to me, she'll be like, oh, girl, woo! She'll be spinning around in her goddamn chair. Woo! He said he did it. Woo! Some of these people are parasites. And I'm not saying Tissa is one of them. But right now, she's acting like a parasite. She's acting like a parasite. I don't know if she is or not, but she acting like a fucking parasite. When you get excited when somebody's life is fucked up, when you get excited when you about to get the tea, you a parasite. I don't get excited when I hear some shit, some bad shit. What kind of shit is that? You have no integrity.
Whatever happened was consensual. Whatever.
Here she go again. She doubles down on the consensual shit again. Y'all see this shit? She's doubling down that, or trying to elude that they had sex. Why? This is her second time doing this shit.
Happened was consensual.
So Weston says we all got to get the bag. Well, about that, I don't get the bag specifically off clicks and views. I don't get as many views as other people. One, oh my God. I thought it was just me. Naki said Tissa be babbling like an android on black. Oh, bro, I don't want to talk bad about her because she's a fellow content creator, but I thought it was just me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, but I thought it was just me. That God damn, she be babbling. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, but I'm not here to hate on her. I am here. If she's watching this, please, ma'am, operate with integrity and stop running around acting like you're, or in real life, being excited when somebody's life is fucked up, because it's really disgusting. If somebody do some dumb shit, I'm gonna sit back and watch to see, just like with all this shit here. I was sitting back and watching. The second something come up, because I've been watching Tissa, all these other motherfuckers. Second come up, ooh, hey, look at me. They got 1,000 views. They got 1,000 people in their shit. Ooh, look, I got more stuff. Hey, this just happened. This happened 2 minutes ago, y'all. They ain't do no background check on nothing, nothing. Somebody said I'm promoting her. I'll promote her. I ain't got no problem with that. I don't have a problem with the woman. I just want everybody to have integrity in what they do. I'm literally telling you, I watch her stuff. So yes, go follow Tissa Tales. She's a great content creator. But I'm learning more about this person, and I'm starting to see that this woman may not have a lot of integrity. So I'm letting y'all know, go watch Tissa Tales. Her shit is dope. But just understand that you need to be careful of the shit that she's talking about, because she doesn't seem to have a lot of integrity. She run around talking about they over there having sex, doing some shit with dogs and shit. Remember, y'all in the chat want to talk about dogs and shit. Why y'all want to talk about the dogs? Because her ass was over there talking about what somebody's doing with dogs. Does she know that? No, she don't know shit. But second somebody says, hey, Drake, doing something with dogs. Ooh, girl, get in here. We're gonna talk about some dogs. See, this is how motherfuckers get sued. Talking about everything that come across here. Sit back and just chill out. I don't jump up and talk about every goddamn thing that comes across my fucking desk. You wouldn't believe how many videos I got in my phone that I have not did content about. Because I'm like, nah, I don't want to talk about that. Nah, I'm not going to mess with that. It'll make me all kinds of views, maybe go. I don't care. You know why? Because I have integrity. I want to talk about no fucking dogs. What kind of shit is that? She all over there. Ooh, girl, the dogs. Ooh, listen to this. Man, what the fuck is she over there doing? So I'm saying, go follow her. She's a great content creator, but just understand, take what she says with a grain of salt, because she on some bullshit. but she's very entertaining. But don't take her seriously. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to her. She's doing well, but there's a reason why she's doing well. See, you always got to pay attention to why somebody's doing well. Are they operating with integrity? See, with me, I don't have to make all my money off of views. How else do I make my money, y'all? Y'all know. How else do I make my money where I don't have to depend on views and shit or lying and on people about dogs and gay shit? How do I make my money, which helps me maintain my integrity, y'all? While they depending on views, which I also do, but how else do I make my money to help keep my goddamn integrity so I don't have to run around and act like a dumbass? Somebody? Card game. There you go. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars on my card game. And we're going to get back to the videos. But speaking of my card game, buy it.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Yo, y'all are hilarious in the chat. Hold on a second. I'm gonna tell y'all are hilarious in the chat. Y'all are hilarious. Weston said, hold on. Weston said, haha, I'll stick around for this ad because that was a smooth transition. Hey, I appreciate you. That's why I sell so many card games. You know what I'm saying? And Weston, have you bought a card game? Weston, have you bought a card game? So this is something I want to talk about too. MB7 Pitbull says, how were random people traumatized by a random sound of a dog screeching? No context, no story, no nothing, but everyone is traumatized. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. She like, oh, come on in here. Listen to these dogs screeching, y'all. What the fuck are you doing? Do some homework first. God damn. Yo, no integrity having ass. But like I said, I will shout her out because at the end of the day, if I'm watching her, because we want to see mess, y'all. I'll cut that off of the screen. Oh, I don't know. But we want to see mess, y'all. I want to see a movie with cars blowing up and shit. So I want to see the mess. And she got the mess. So I'll be wanting to see the mess. It's okay. But the thing about it is, do not take what she says to heart, because it's possibility that she's going to lead your ass down a desolate, stupid road, because I don't think she has it all up here. But she has the mess. Go to the mess. But at the same time, keep your integrity. Do not listen to the dumb shit she be talking about and take it. Don't even tell nobody what she done told you. because it's probably some stupid shit, and then you're gonna end up looking as dumb as she be looking. So keep that in mind. But do go watch the mess, because we all want to see mess. I ain't got no problem with that. So you gotta compartmentalize shit. All right. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's keep going.
Was consensual. Okay. Now get this. He said there are rumors that our hotel security guard was fired for letting me wait inside the hotel instead of leaving me out to freeze. I believe this is true, and I feel bad. I'm sorry to him and his family. Good people doing good things out of the kindness of their heart should not be condemned. Okay, first of all, and again, I'm not going to go into them because, yeah, when you have disabilities, whether...
Here she go again, y'all. Here she go again with this deflated, mad shit. She's so mad that the man did not drop no tea, where she sounds so sad. She keeps looking for more confirmation that it is tea when the man said it is no tea. Why you can't just leave people alone? Go back to Drake. Why you want to talk about this man? This man got a disability. Leave him the fuck alone.
At his hotel and listen to beats. But again, he says he's not a victim. Whatever happened was consensual. Whatever happened was consensual. Whatever happened was consensual.
Now everybody gay. This shit crazy, bro.
Okay. Now get this. He said there are rumors that our hotel security guard was fired for letting me wait inside the hotel instead of leaving me out to freeze. I believe this is true, and I feel bad. I'm sorry to him and his family. Good people doing good things out of the kindness of their heart should not be condemned. Okay, first of all, and again, I'm not going to go into them because, yeah, when you have this...
Why are you so angry? Well, not angry, disappointed. Why? I just don't understand why you're so goddamn disappointed, man. Leave people goddamn alone. I just don't understand. Go talk about somebody else.
Disabilities, whether mental or handicap. I find it interesting.
Here we go again. Remember, she tried this shit at first, right? I find it funny. Now, here she goes, this bullshit. I find it interesting. Y'all know what that is, right? She about to say some more dumb shit. Listen, whenever a woman says this, I always remember this, y'all.
And again, I'm not going to go into them because, yeah, when you have disabilities, whether mental or handicap, I find it interesting that
whenever a woman says, I find it funny or I find it interesting, she's about to say some dumbass shit.
That's something that as a reporter you follow for someone you are close enough for, that you get up at 3 a.m. and go over to the mark. And
what if he was already out and he didn't get up? I'm quite sure the man did not get up at 3 a.m. Stupid. He was probably already out partying. Looks like he has a lot of money. So he's probably, I don't know, with his handlers, you know, they carrying him and going out to eat or whatever the fuck, or at a beach or some shit. He looked like he just balling out of control. And he's already out, and here come Drake. Drake, like, yo, pull up. He gonna pull up. You actually think this man is asleep? And then Drake calls him. And then even if he is asleep, how many of y'all, male or female, is not gonna go hang out with Drake if Drake calls you? Before we knew Drake was this weirdo. If I was friends with a uber famous person like Drake or P. Diddy, and I didn't know that they was on some weirdo shit, and they call me like, yo, pull up, and I hear some people in the background, and I'm just in the bed, I'd be like, oh shit. You know why? There's some bitches over there. I'm going. Now, if it's just them by themselves, that's a different story. But the first thing I'm saying is who over there? Let a nigga call me like, yo, pull up, and it's 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who over there? Oh shit, it's a full house, women everywhere. Jerome, I'm gone. I'm taking a shower and put some clothes on. I'm rolling out. So what's wrong with that? There's some bitches. Let's go. I'm always for the bitches.
Wait for him to meet. Drake wasn't even at the hotel. He called you at 3 a.m. and told you to meet him there. And you got up at 2, I'm guessing sometime around 2 a.m., got dressed, put on some smell nice, and went over there. And that you guys are such good friends that he had your home number to call you to come meet you. And you were waiting out in the cold.
Why are you so mad, ma'am? And you were waiting out in the cold. Okay, so what?
And they let you in, and the security guard got messed up. If you were one of Drake's friends, why didn't he send a driver to get you? Why?
My friends don't send drivers to get me. The hell I need a driver to come get me. I'll just go over there. Yes, the person is a disabled person. His name is Christopher Alvarez. Yes. But yes, Erica, if I was a disabled person and somebody told me it's some bitches, I'm still going. You don't think disabled people like bitches, Erica? Erica, and I want you to answer the question, please, Erica. You don't think disabled people like bitches? I'm confused. You don't think disabled people be like, yo, where the bitches at? What are you talking about? I'm confused. What are you talking about? I don't care if my dick didn't work. I still want to pull up on the bitches.
You see what I'm saying? But this is going on. I find it funny that a reporter.
Here we go again. God damn. How many times you gonna say I find it funny? I'm not looping this shit, y'all. This is her stupid ass saying I find it funny over and over again. She's dwelling on this shit instead of moving on to something else. Listen to how many times she says I find it funny.
Beats? How do you know Drake? He gave you a call at 3 a.m. in the morning to come to meet him at his hotel and listen to Beats?
Yes.
But again, he says he's not a victim. Whatever happened was consensual. Whatever happened was consensual. Whatever happened was consensual. Okay. Now get this. He said there are rumors that our hotel security guard was fired for letting me wait inside the hotel instead of leaving me out to freeze. I believe this is true, and I feel bad. I'm sorry to him and his family. Good people doing good things out of the kindness of their heart should not be condemned. Okay, first of all, and again,
I literally don't like this woman.
I'm not going to go into him because, yeah, when you have this.
Why would you want to go into him? Why are you mad at? She said, I don't want to go into him. Like if he wasn't handicapped, she would just talk all kind of shit about a man that simply said, no, I'm not a victim. Why do you want people to be a goddamn victim, ma'am? Because you're a victim or you were a victim. Now you run around thinking everybody's a goddamn victim. What happened to you going to a goddamn hotel room 3 o'clock in the morning that you don't want to tell nobody else about? Because you got something going on. Why the hell you want all these goddamn other people to be a victim? The fuck did you go through? Let's talk about that. Because that's what we talk about over here. Trauma.
Disabilities, whether mental or handicap. I find it interesting that something that as a reporter you follow for someone you are close enough for that you get up at 3 a.m. and go over to the mark and wait for him to.
First of all, dummy, apparently you don't have friends. If you're a reporter or if you are in the news world, and if your friend does some dumb shit, you don't talk about it. I'm just saying. Am I stupid or is she stupid? As a content creator, if any of my famous friends or popular friends did something stupid, I'm not talking about it. Like, what idiot doesn't understand that? What idiot don't understand that shit? So apparently, whether something happened or whether something didn't happen, or something happened to somebody else, or something didn't happen to somebody else, they're friends, so he's not going to tell y'all what happened, which makes him a good friend if something did happen. Stupid.
Drake wasn't even at the hotel. He called you at 3 a.m. and told you to meet him there. And you got up at 2, I'm guessing sometime around 2 a.m., got dressed, put on some smell nice, and went over there. And that you guys are such good friends that he had your home number to call you to come meet you. And
Bro, if gaslighting was a person, the man said, I don't want nothing to do with y'all motherfuckers. Leave me alone. It's affecting me and my handicapped community or the disabled community. Leave my name out your mouth and let me be. And what do? You do a whole live stream about how mad you are that the man said ain't nothing going on.
you were waiting out in the cold and they let you in and the security guard got messed up. If you were one of Drake's friends, why didn't he send a driver to get you? You see what I'm saying? But
no, we don't see what you're saying.
This is going on. I find it funny that a reporter whose job it is to stay on top of current events, and most people that are reporters, their natures.
Most people that are reporters, and if they have friends, they don't talk about their friends, man. Anybody with common sense would know that. Anybody, TMZ, $1 million worth of game, Joe Budden, when the P. Diddy shit came out, Joe Budden refused to talk about it. At some point, he ended up talking about it, but in the beginning, he refused to talk about it. Why? Because him and P. Diddy have a friendship. It's what people with common sense do.
Their nature is to be very curious. You somehow don't know anything about not even a beef, but just the fact that they're even a thing, because life's too short to hate, and I don't follow it.
Now you don't believe what somebody's saying. I'm not going to say I hope you get sued, but you need to be sued because you, ma'am, don't know how to shut the fuck up. If there's nothing else to talk about, shut the fuck up and talk about something else, ma'am.
Okay, that's fine. I would have just said, like, I have no comment, because I think it's a little intellectually.
You don't need to be talking about nobody being intellectually nothing, ma'am. You don't need to be talking about nobody that's intellectually anything.
Dishonest to say that you have.
Oh my God. This woman says is intellectually. Do you hear this stupid shit, y'all? She says it's intellectually dishonest to say I wasn't a victim. Even if something happened, you can easily say it didn't happen to me. It happened to them over there. I am not a victim. And I'm being intellectually dishonest. Even if I said whether I'm a victim or not is none of y'all damn business, leave me and my family alone. That's intellectually dishonest. Leave people the fuck alone if they say leave them alone. Because this man ain't did nothing to you. This whole thing is about Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick ain't never said nothing about this dude. He said something about Drake. We've been talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. You want to sit around and sound like a damn sad puppy because a man that is not named Drake or Kendrick Lamar don't want to talk about the shit they just fucking did. Shit is crazy, man. Fucking women, man. It's women.
No idea where everybody, but let's continue.
She sounds so deflated. Let's continue. Why are you so sad? This bitch is sad because ain't no problems, ain't no tea, ain't no violence, ain't no SA. What's up, Carol? Yeah, we up late talking about this dumbass woman. Bro, do y'all hear how deflated she is? This is what I'm saying, man. Some of these people are pure leeches. They leech on to sadness. They leech on to problems. And when it ain't no problem, they're mad that it ain't no problem. Nobody's sad. Nothing blew up. Nobody died. Okay, I'll just go home. Get a life.
Have no idea where everybody, but let's continue. You guys, everything is weird. But
golly, she's still so sad. Listen to this shit. She's still sad. I ain't even hear this part. Guys, this woman is so goddamn deflated, bro.
Intellectually dishonest to say that you have no idea where everybody, but let's continue. You guys, everything is weird. But since he's not talking and Ebony Prince is being, I don't know, talking in circles, what are we going to do?
How about go get some dick or something? How about that? Go find a man. How about that? Go outside and touch some grass. Or go talk about Drake. Talk about Kendrick Lamar. Talk about some other shit. I have a problem for anybody who's like, oh my God, why is he going in on her? Because I have a problem with people who don't have integrity. I have a problem with people who actually want people to be distraught. I have a problem with people who want to see the car accident where everybody died in a car accident. Oh, damn, didn't nobody die? Damn. I have a problem with people like that. Because they're terrible people. I call those people parasites. Because in order for them to have something to talk about, somebody had to die, or somebody had to be SA'd, or somebody had to be violated. See, if nobody gets violated, you ain't got nobody to talk about. If ain't nobody got violated, you can't get no goddamn views. See, I make money whether somebody was violated or not. Come out with a product or some shit that helps people instead of living off of people being violated. Damn parasite.
What are we going to do?
This motherfucker said, what are we going to do? Go get some dick, ma'am, please. Please. Somebody go, I don't want to say that. Just, this shit is bad, bro. This shit is bad.
What are we going to do? But at the end of the day, you guys, I think he gave us the answers. Moving on, let's get back to focusing on Drake And whatever he's up to,
she's actually married and wealthy without YouTube. Well, go get some dick in the other room then. Awesome. Awesome. Go in the other room and get your dumbass some dick and get off YouTube. How about that? Awesome. No problem. Go get some dick. I didn't say she didn't have dick to get. Go get it. Get your goofy ass on you off YouTube. Fuck with people. Until some more news comes out. How about that? So no problem. I'm glad she got a husband. I want women to have husbands. So awesome. Go get some dick and shut the fuck up. Find something else to do. At least until tomorrow. P. Diddy's is going to pee on somebody. Girl, P. Diddy is peeing on people. You got something else to talk about. But leave this this man, Chris, whatever his name is, alone because he asked to be left alone. And he ain't even do nothing. And if he did do something, it ain't none of your goddamn business.
at the end of the day, you guys, I think he gave us the answers. Moving on, let's get back to focusing on Drake and whatever he's up to.
There we go.
Yeah. Let's get back to focusing on Drake and whatever he is up to. Ordered one of his chains in 2016 and has dreamed since high school of becoming a broadcast journalist. One of those celebs was Drake.
All right, so now we're getting into a little bit of the news because some of the people are just like, I'm confused on what happened or whatever. So this is more information about what's actually happening and shit.
I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are.
She's talking about the Christopher Alvarez was with Drake that night, not Tissa. She's talking about Chris Alvarez was with Drake, not her being with Drake.
Whatever he's up to. Yeah. Let's get back to focusing on Drake and whatever he is up to. Ordered one of his chains in 2016 and has dreamed since high school of becoming a broadcast journalist. One of those celebs was Drake. I was with Drake that night because we briefly met after dinner, but all the accusations are false. Now, here's pause. Here's where I have questions, first of all. You were on your Instagram liking tweets saying that Drake did something to you. He liked the tweets. I have the screenshots. You know I be on it.
Okay, let's talk about that. Say Drake did something to him. Let's see. Do y'all think Drake did something to the man? Type yes or no in the chat. Do you think Drake actually did do something to the man? I vote no. I think the Alvarez dude has some type of connection to something, and he is into whatever Drake is into, and he called the Alvarez guy over there to look at, not to do, to look at some women or look at them do some weirdo shit or whatever. Some with some dogs. I don't know. But I think he went over there to listen to some beats while they have sex over in the corner. I think the guy is a voyeurism person and he wants to watch some dudes smash some chicks or some chicks scissor each other or some shit like that. That's what I think. But I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so a lot of y'all said y'all do think Drake did something to the man. Okay, cool. It still ain't nobody's business if the man said Drake didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But let's just keep going.
Let's jump to those tweets that he actually liked. Because again, he says he's not a victim. He's not a victim. But
he says he's not a victim, and he's not a victim, but there's no but, ma'am. There's no but. if he says he's not a victim, he may be a part of the problem. Did you ever think about that? Because if me and my friend go rob a bank, I robbed a bank, but I'm not a victim. See how that works? So maybe the man isn't a victim, and he probably was doing some shit with the people, the dogs, or whatever the hell is going on. Maybe he was enjoying the festivities, which makes him not a victim. So even if he did do some crazy shit, he's still not a victim. Shit. Talking about some damn. Well, but
tweets. I have the screenshot. You know I be on it. Let's jump to those tweets that he actually liked. Because again, he says he's not a victim. He's not a victim. But am I going crazy? Is this a Mandela effect? Is this the butterfly effect? Char said Christopher Alvarez seems to be aware of the Ebony Prince situation. Skylar Rosenfelten said, we support you. The truth will come to light. He liked that. Nora's Affy.
maybe he was paid off to be quiet. He has a right to do that, ma'am. See, like I said, it's this anger or sadness because nobody's telling you some shit you want to hear. It's the confirmation bias. You want somebody to give you some tea so you can run your mouth. But sometimes it's just not no tea, ma'am. And I'm not saying they didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just saying they ain't talking about it. And if you don't know what they talking about, you can't talk on your show. Who is she talking about in the video? The Chris Alvarez guy. It's a big conspiracy. They've been talking about the shit for the last 2 days. They are all into weirdo stuff. And they have the right to be into weirdo stuff. Some of y'all might be into some weirdo stuff. I accept y'all. Like, there's nothing wrong with people into weirdo stuff. I have a problem with people like Drake because it's looking like he's doing something with minors. That's the problem. I have a problem with P. Diddy because he has either orchestrated or had a lot to do with a lot of deaths that happen in hip hop. I think P. Diddy's a piece of shit because of the people that died and the amount of people that are broke, trying to come to him for a dream, and he's stepping on people and discarding people like they a piece of candy or a candy wrapper. So wait, the person in the video is Tissa. No, this is some dude. That's not Tissa, y'all. Tissa is light skinned. That's not Tissa.
Said, who's Officer Viola at the NYPD?
That's not her talking. I don't know why she playing this dude.
Do they know Ebony Prince? He liked that too.
This is the dude talking right here.
And I'm going down a rabbit hole and I'm about to lose my mind. I want to get back to my normal content, although this stuff is going to become part of my normal content as well. But I need to get this out. I tweeted yesterday that Meet the Graham is going to go down as the greatest diss of all time. Part of the reason why I said that is because I'm watching to see how much stuff is going to start coming out. Because for me, I just don't think Kendrick's the type of person to come out and just bold-faced lie for the sake of a battle. With that being said, I need y'all to listen to this real quick.
So this is background to the people who need to get caught up. So Briner says the tweets he liked seem to go towards the fact that Kendrick fans are bullying him. That's what I'm saying, man. I would hate to be involved with one of these famous people, and next thing you know, I got all these people messing with me. I'd be like, man, leave me alone. I'm not even in the Drake beef. Leave me alone. So I feel sorry for this man, because he's in the middle of this damn Drake beef and he ain't even did nothing. Or did do something and don't want y'all to know. So right here is when they were learning about the Chris Alvarez guy, because this noise in the background that we're listening to is a breathing machine, and it was like, who is this breathing machine person? So that's what this is.
Now, if you know Kendrick, he's very intricate and everything, but just think about this. That sounds very deliberate. Like, why did it take so long for the instrumental to even start playing? And what is that sound in the back? So if you aren't aware, someone who is either the mole or someone who got information directly from Drake's camp came out recently and broke the silence. He came out and recorded the things that were on the cover for Meet the Grams, and he threatened legal action against Drake and academics for calling him.
Someone says, why am I reporting it on? I did this whole show about how these goofy ass bloggers are getting upset that all of this conspiracy stuff didn't turn into something gay or something got something to do with some dogs, and how distraught the damn bloggers are because they didn't get the tea. But at the same time, people want to hear the tea. So the little bit of tea that I have, I'm offering to y'all because, like I said, I was paying attention to it, but I'm not going to like put a show together to talk about the tea. It's always going to be a learning lesson, a learning experience, or something that y'all can learn from with the tea, because I'm not the tea person, but I'm a learning lesson person. So if I can wrap my content around, ooh, who did what, and I can give y'all a lesson, I'm gonna do that. So that's what I'm doing. So that's why I'm reporting on it. I'm not reporting on it. This is a side note of what the content actually is.
A thief, and basically revealing that none of it was planted. And that
you're welcome, Carol, because I got integrity, unlike these other people.
It's probably real. Mr. Aubrey Graham, Drake, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Stick with me. I've been going down a rabbit hole. Other people have posted this Reddit thread where people have been discussing that sound at the beginning of 616, and a bunch of respiratory therapists have been commenting saying it sounds like some sort of portable ventilator. When analyzing the CCTV footage that was put out there by that person who might be the mole or something who has information, they've analyzed that you can see the tubes in the picture of that person in that wheelchair, and they might be carrying a portable ventilator. Someone asked their girlfriend who's a nurse, and they said it sounds like a ventilator. I would ask my mom who's a nurse, but she's asleep. Any nurses, let me know if it sounds like it to you. But I didn't know what any of this means. And then I went back to the tweet that he put out, and bro, the issue in the photo should jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Who's Jimmy Brooks? Jimmy Brooks is fucking Wheelchair Jimmy, the character that Drake played. What did Drake do to the person in the wheelchair that Kendrick knows about, that he put ventilator sounds at the beginning of the track specifically to warn about, because that track was a warning? And what is this why Drake wanted to bow out and be like, oh, I'm not gonna diss you no more because you projecting your trauma, and he lied about the lyric he tried to use to set that ground?
I'm talking about Tissa. Why I gotta show her? She ain't showing herself in the damn video. What are you talking about? She didn't show herself in the video, so why the hell am I going to show her out of my own where? Like, she didn't show herself in the video, so why would I show her and she didn't show herself?
Does he really want this shit to stop? It sounds like it.
So that is the tea that I actually have. Yeah, but altogether, there are some conspiracy theories about this, and I personally do think that Drake is doing some weirdo type stuff. And because my whole thing is this: any white man that pays a black man $400 million for him to do something, not a building or crypto or whatever, any white man that pays a black man $400 million in the entertainment world, rest assured that that black man has to do some weird shit in order to be blackmailed. So with this dog stuff, I don't know nothing about it, but if it is some dog stuff here and it is some messed up stuff, is a very good possibility that before he got the $400 million, he said, okay, I got to have some insurance. So I need you to blank, blank, blank with this dog over here, and I need to film it. And if it ever comes out that you walk away from our deal and you just take my $400 million and tell me to kick rocks, I'm going to expose you doing blank, blank, blank with dogs. Does that make sense? So any black man that gets $400 million from a white man and he did not sell a company, he did not sell a product, he did not sell an idea, he sold actually himself. You understand? Basketball players don't get $400 million. But if a white man pays a black man $400 million all at once, most likely he has to do something with a dog. Right, Kara, for leverage. So do I think Drake did some stuff with some dogs? Yes. Because of there has to be some type of leverage. But I also don't think he did something because I don't know. I don't know. And it's like I don't really care what these stupid ass people are doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the thing I care about is when the person is hurting young girls. Okay? Y'all are the dog people. I don't give a damn about no damn dog. I don't care. I'm not a pet person. I don't care. Y'all can care. I don't care. So, the fact that this man seems to be so excited every time a 17-year-old comes around, I have a problem with Drake. So that is the thing I have a problem with, is the weirdo, nasty shit that it looks like he is enjoying when it comes to these damn girls, like this as an example.
You met him. Well, when did you first meet him?
I played basketball, right? So he
Right.
really was a fan of or not a fan, supported one of my teammates at the time. And because
And this is when
of
you're in high
her-
school?
Yeah, in high
Okay.
school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball. I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh shit, bitch, you got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Oh
so
my God.
he followed me, and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake.
See, this is why I want Drake up out of here. This is reason why. Because he's trash. He's going to high schools looking for women. This man is R. Kelly. Drake is trash.
Like, I love Drake. I've always
Shit. The fuck? Man, goddamn. Shit. Nigga. Oh, shit.
He did sell 10 million records, but crack fiends bought 10 million rocks. That don't mean crack is good. That don't mean nothing. Selling records don't mean nothing. The reason, I'm down with him because he's a brother and he's making his mail. But, however, he's diluting rap. You know what I'm saying? He's he's playing that Sambo role, and the reason everybody's buying his record is because he's no threat, and everybody want to see Sambo dance.
So that's the shit I'm on. I don't like Rottweilers. I don't care for dogs, period. I don't care. They stink. They be jumping up and down in your face. I don't feel like doing all that shit. So no, I'm not really a dog person. I don't understand dogs because I don't want no stinking ass dog in my face, licking my goddamn face and shit. I don't care about that. So it's just not me. Little dogs be loud and shit. You know, I'm okay with dogs. I don't have a problem with dogs, but I'm not a dog person. So it is what it is. So I am out of here, y'all. And before y'all go, make sure to buy my Deeper Discussions card game, because a lot of you have not bought my card game. Noki, you did not buy my card game. Maxine, you have not bought my card game. Carlissa, you haven't bought my card game. Everyday C, you have not bought my card game. Who else? Kara bought it. Tiempo, you have not bought my card game. Who else? Tishia Covington, I don't think you bought my card game. So what's the holdup? Right now, hit the link that is in the chat. Hit the link that is pinned at the top of the chat and make the purchase. I want everybody in the chat that watches to have bought my card game, so you can get an opportunity to see how dope it is. Because some people are like, no, buy it, experience it. It literally would help you. But I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to go to bed. I will buy a hoodie. Shout out to Tishia buying a hoodie. That'll work. It's on the same. It's the same link. So hit the same link. That was cold, brother. What? What, calling y'all out? Buy my card game, damn it. Shit. So yeah. Because like I said, I make my money from different ways, and it's not just off of views and talking shit about people. It's to help correct people. And for those of you who think I'm shitting on Tissa Tales, I'm not. I'm here to correct her, just like I'm here to correct anybody else. So Tissa Tales, if you're watching, I need you to have more integrity. Stop acting deflated when a person tells you that they didn't suffer any trauma. You sound nuts with this thought process of being mad that a person did not get violated. You sound nuts. All right, do better. Because like I said, you got good content. You be a little loopy, but fix that too. Do better, but do your thing. And for everybody watching, go follow Tissa Tales, because other than her loopiness and her reaching, getting deflated when somebody don't get her what she want, she makes great content other than that shit. But try not to believe everything she says, because I think she be saying dumb shit in order to get more people to watch. And people like that are dangerous. So do not believe what she says. Just watch her for entertainment. Watch her for entertainment. Do not go believe in the stupid shit she be talking about, because in my opinion, she don't necessarily care about having integrity, according to what I'm seeing. And I don't think she likes men that much either. I think she's a little feministic. But other than that, I think she's really dope. Go follow her. She's super dope. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor while a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.